So I have no idea of knowing whether these turtles are male or female, but why don't I just say something about female painted turtles? A study actually compared reproduction of young and old painted turtles between the ages of 9 and 61. Old, right? So painted turtles possess indeterminate growth or continued body growth of adults, meaning that they keep growing their whole lives. Unlike me, I stopped growing in 5th grade. Anyway, indeterminate growth was an important factor in increasing reproductive rates of older turtles. Even though the rate of growth was slowed in older turtles compared to younger ones, they still kept growing. Clutch size and year-based reproductive frequency did not change within age groups, but the reproductive frequency, meaning production of more than one clutch, egg size, and hatchling size did increase with age. Also, embryo mortality in the nests had no significant relation to age. It was found in the end that there was no decline in reproductive output and survivorship of hatchlings in the oldest females. Maybe their reproductive abilities are why painted turtles are the most common turtles in southeastern New York, which is where we currently are. So now let's highlight the water. I'm gonna take this light blue and I'm gonna add some of that off-white color I used. We're gonna take a brush with this light blue color, and just with the edge of the brush, we're going to make lines left to right all over the water, like that, because it shows reflection on the water. And what I learned from Bob Ross is that reflections of light on the water are always side to side. Around the edges of the log, we'll put many more of these lighter parts because the disruption of water in these places catches the light. Adding these reflections to the log also shows that the log is not just floating on top of the water, that it's actually going into the water. Now, I know that we are not painting bog turtles, but I know some heartbreaking stuff about these little guys. So bog turtles are a highly endangered species, and the destruction of their habitat is one of the leading causes of their decline in numbers. Bog turtles live in freshwater wetlands in eastern USA, and there was a study done in southeastern New York State, which is right where we are, and it was found that bog turtles were much more likely to inhabit large open canopy wetlands within large watersheds with lots of streams, often above carbonaceous rock types. The researchers hypothesized that this may be because this specific type of wetland may be more resistant to habitat degradation. And thanks to this study and others, of course, we have better ideas of where bog turtle conservation sites should be located. If you are somewhere that matches that description, look out for some turtles and just make sure you aren't actively degrading their habitat. And finally, for the final touches, we're gonna take some more black, yay, and create a shadow of the log in the water. So we're gonna do it right here. And don't make the reflection as thick as the log, but mimic what's on top of the log. So we'll start it about here, and we want the thickest part to be around here, and then we want it to go down around here again. Okay, so now we have the reflection, and the last thing we're gonna do is just add a little reflection of the turtles as well. So that's it. Make sure you sign and date your painting because my dad always nags me about this. I hope you guys had fun and learned a little something about these beautiful creatures. Bye bye.